Hello, friends. Welcome to Leading with Passion series of Leadership Tree. If you want to become a successful leader, what all things you have to do and how you have to do is being covered in this series. As a part of this series, by now we have covered topics like how to identify a right person for the team, how to define the objectives in a way so that it become objective for the individuals, how you will delegate any specific responsibility to individual. You must have heard these two statements. Number one, when people are getting salaries, they should do their best. Number two, people leave the job because of their managers. Obviously, people get into a job for the salaries, but they will go beyond their duties only when they get something extra. When we say that people leave the job because of their managers, I don't believe it is 100% true. People leave the job because they haven't been appreciated or they have not been encouraged well in the job. It's not always that their managers have to do it. Anybody in your structure, in your organization, should take this responsibility to keep the people encouraged. People will go beyond their duties and will do anything for you if they feel encouraged, appreciated, and rewarded. People will never leave the job if their efforts are being appreciated, their values are being appreciated and encouraged. So today's topic is appreciating, recognizing, and rewarding your people. These words, appreciation, rewards, and recognition, are being used interchangeably. Appreciation is all about acknowledging individual values, letting them know why they are important for you, telling them more frequently that how their specific skill is going to take your organization or your team to a next level. As soon as team starts putting effort, we have to appreciate their effort. We have to let them know what they are going to achieve. We may be able to complete the mission or complete the goal successfully, or we fail. Team still did their best. And appreciation can be very frequent and it is infinite. You can appreciate anybody any number of times. While rewards and recognition, these are really the feedback of something great which has been achieved by your people. As a simple definition, appreciation is all about what people are, while reward and recognition is all about what they do. Rewards and recognition are output driven. Rewards are finite in nature. You can't distribute unlimited awards to your team. Usually, we define the KRAs or objectives for the year or quarter, and we ensure that if you achieve the quarter goal or objectives and you've gone beyond those objectives, it means you will be rewarded. The challenge is during achieving something great, we ignore behavior. How people have achieved, how many people they have cheated in order to achieve the sale number, how many false promises they have done with the customer. Here people will start fighting for the credit because they want to see the numbers. It doesn't matter how they will achieve. I have seen in order to come out from this conflict kind of situation, some people have taken very brilliant idea. They say that they want to distribute their award on the rotation basis. This month or this quarter, a person A is getting S, next quarter person B will be given. Because everybody need to be felt important and appreciated. How we will put in a mechanism so that our reward and recognition systems are fair, provide opportunities to everybody, whoever does well. Also, these rewards need to be driven by organization objective and vision. If you have an objective to set up an innovation team and innovation culture, you need to appreciate the behavior of innovation. You need to appreciate those people more, reward those people more who are bringing new ideas to the team. While if you are customer-centric organization, you need to focus more and more into the customer satisfaction level. We have a three-step process which we follow, and you may find it useful for yourself. Step number one, we have a mechanism where everybody can be considered for reward. It is based on the self-nominations, or even your colleagues can nominate if they have seen any extraordinary deliverables or performance by individuals. Step two, we have a collaborative decision making so that we can understand that this performance has not impacted anybody in the team negative. And step number three, we try to fit as many as reward possible, but the people who can't be considered for those rewards and recognition. Their effort and their recommendations need to be appreciated. You need not to wait for the bigger achievements. You can go anytime, unlimited of frequencies. So see, whatever works for you, try to implement it, but it is a key parameter for any successful and high performance. That efforts need to be recognized. People need to be appreciated to take new challenges. Their values need to be told to them. People should be rewarded, but rewards should be very much fair, where only the performance doesn't matter. We need to consider performance plus behavior while rewarding individuals or team. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more frequent and regular updates. Thanks a lot.